Let's VAMONOS.
Hi, my name is Joanna Lopez, owner of Texas Premium Financial Services. We are here to offer the community our bookkeeping services, CFO services, and tax preparation for your business. If you have any questions regarding the services, please give us a call at 832-990-0403. Thank you.
Hi everybody, this is Let's VAMONOS Live, and I'm your host Desiree, and we are here again at the Segundo Coffee Lab, which is inside 7-Eleven Ironworks building. Thank y'all so much. We are super excited for today's episode. Thank you also to our sponsor, Texas Premium Financial Services, and also thank you to the Yellow Management for producing this episode today. If you need any virtual services or virtual assistant services, please reach out to Samantha Rios because she can help you with your services for your small business. So thank you so much, the Yellow Management. We got a full load of community events. We've got a wonderful guest. We've got some great lighting, which we love, and we also have some wonderful advocacy topics that we are going to share today. So, as y'all know, Shop Local Market has sponsored our community events today, and we are going to be sharing all the things that are going on here in Houston. So, one of the things that we want to definitely talk about is, I just got a little off track, but we're going to get back on track. My mom, as y'all know, is behind the scenes helping me as well. I am the Berry Fab ambassador, so if you are familiar with Berry Fab, go get some chocolate dipped strawberries today so you can get some wonderful chocolate dipped strawberries for your family members. But yeah, so we are also, let's see, I'm going to look at my notes here. It's been an interesting morning, so if I seem a little off, it's been a lot. There's a lot going on, but good things. So today is Shop Local Market. Every Saturday and Sunday, Shop Local Market is out at the Houston Farmers Market. If you did not know, they will be there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just a little off. Shop Local Market will be at the Houston Farmers Market every Saturday and Sunday, starting this Saturday. So this is also Earth Week, if you did not know. So Earth Week is going to be going on. Shop Local Market will also be at Axelrad tonight for steak night, which is Jazz and Steak Night this Wednesday. So go to Axelrad and have a steak and shop local small businesses. We also are still promoting the season of Frida, which tomorrow is actually going to be the Primavera, or actually it's going to be the Frida fashion show, or today actually is going to be the Primavera dinner and fashion show, and they're going to be there from 6 to 10. I don't know if they have any more tickets available, but they're going to have some tickets that you could possibly get if you are interested. As a reminder, 420 is this week. Those that are interested in partaking and having some fun, this Thursday is 420 at 420 Flower Hour at the Railway Heights. There's going to be music, drinks, food, and let's see what they did last year on the recap. So check them out. thank you so much to the Honeysuckle for providing that recap video. I was actually there last year and it was a lot of fun. And it's not what you think it is. It is a lot of fun as well. So I think you should definitely check it out if you have a chance. In Minds is going to have their conference this summer, so get your tickets. I believe they still have early bird tickets available. If not, you can be able to get your tickets still in advance. They will be providing mental health awareness and resources for the community. We also want to remind you that the US Space is doing a work accountability today, so noon, but they're going to be out there till 4, and you can go up there and get a free workspace and also get an opportunity to network and connect with like-minded creatives, entrepreneurs. So we're excited to offer that and let people know about that. Before we get started into our interview, though, we do want to talk about something that's super important to us and we know is important to a lot of our small business owners, which is National Autism Awareness Month. People that have logged on. So thank y'all so much for joining us today, for being here, just connecting with us. We really appreciate it. If you have any comments, please drop them down below and we'll get a chance to answer them when we're able to. So we want to feature today, for National Autism Awareness Month, we want to feature a wonderful small business called the world famous Second Slice here. Actually, Cameron Ironworks, world famous Second Slice, and see how they started their business.
My name is Lucia Rodriguez and I am the owner of world famous Second Slice. So the concept came in 2020. We actually started in 2021. We had always talked about building a business for our son Jamin, who is on the autism spectrum. We wanted to provide a place for him that he can be included and involved and actually work here. For us as parents, we always wonder what's going to happen to our child whenever we're gone and we can't take care of him anymore. But now he kind of has his own establishment that's going to be in his name that will take care of him for the rest of his life. So we're located right here inside the Ironworks building at 711 Milby Street. One way that you can support is just by coming by, buying a sandwich, saying hi. And even if you don't do that, if you just want to come talk to somebody, we feel like that we can relate to you. We feel that if you're a family living on the spectrum or have somebody with special needs, that we can actually engage in conversation with you. So the way you support me, I support you. It's just a full circle here at Second Slice. Autism is not a disability, it's an ability to be different, and we really have to keep that in mind as a society. It would make tremendous progress. There we go, round cut.
Thank y'all so much. Yes, we are so thankful for Lucia for their world famous Second Slice sandwiches. So I hope you'll get a chance to also support a small business that also advocates for the autism awareness community. So, but no further ado, we're gonna get on the trending topics. So just so y'all know, we like to bring our guests on, so we're also gonna introduce our guest as well. Our trending topics though today are sponsored by H&S Apparel. They're sponsoring our trending topics today, and as y'all know, we like to share a wonderful code with y'all, which is VAMONOS for 10% off H&S Apparel. So you can only get this code here, so you're able to get some purchase their apparel and support another small business. Let's learn about H&S Apparel as well.
Hey, what's up? I'm Daniel Benavides, owner of H&S Apparel Company. H&S is a small business, Hispanic-owned, based out of Houston, Texas. Our brand was inspired by the ones with a plan, a purpose, a vision, the ones with no excuses, and know that the hustle never stops. You can find us on Instagram at H&S_apparel or on our website at hustleneverstopsapparel.com. And we also offer a pickup option at our gym if needed.
So thank you so much for H&S Apparel for sponsoring our trending topic segment today. Reminder, VAMOS 10% off gets you some apparel for H&S Apparel. I'm just all over the place today, but we're going to introduce our wonderful guest, which is Tori Artis. She's been so patient with me. She's so amazing, and she's going to chime in today on our trending topic segment. So we're going to swing this over. Say hi.
Hey everybody.
Let's do this. There we go, so we can get you in. So thank you so much, Tori,
Yes,
for coming
thank
and
you for having
joining me on the Trending Topics segment. And then also we're going to talk about your business.
Okay.
But let's talk about the Trending Topics favorite segments to talk about because it's like the cheesemint, right, of all the things that's going on. So, if you watched my stories earlier last night, we were talking about Coachella, which has also been like a huge drama fest.
Yeah, I've been following Coachella pretty closely.
So, did you see or hear about Camila Cabello, and
Ex-boyfriend.
Shawn Mendes? Yes.
Of course.
Do you have any thoughts or?
I think it's just a weekend of fun. I don't think it's anything as serious as what everybody's saying it is, but who knows? I mean,
Yeah, well, I did do a little bit of reading, on the interwebs, and they were saying apparently that they were kind of already talking prior to that. So I don't know if that means that there's something going to be like a little bit more going on, but yeah, we were just I was super shocked that they just caught on. Like, I mean, she was, they were all in.
well, when there's history there, like,
Yes.
it can be hard to like let somebody go. So if it's for the best, I hope
Yes.
they get back together. But if it's just for fun, it's just for fun too.
Yes, for sure. And if y'all have any comments y'all want to chime in about the trending topics, let us know what y'all's thoughts are about that. Second is this weekend, good old Taylor Swift and the Swifties are going to be out this Saturday for the Eras concert tour. Okay,
It's 3 days.
Okay, are you going?
No, but I'm still hopeful. I'm still hopeful I can get a ticket last minute.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
We did do a poll, and there were some people that were like, yes, I am so going to be there. And then there were some people like, nah, not my thing, which is cool. I personally have never been to a Taylor Swift concert, but if anybody would ever like to invite me, right, or get a free ticket, that would be cool. So we're really excited about her being here in Houston this weekend. Do you want? Okay. Did you watch this last
finale? Yeah.
The finale?
I watched it, I think, yesterday.
And you watched the reunion?
Yeah.
Were you one of the people that was trying to watch it live on Sunday and it crashed?
I knew it was gonna crash. Like anytime they say something live, especially on Netflix, it's not like a streaming.
Yeah. It's like regular TV.
Yeah. Why would you do that? But did you watch it live? Or?
No, I did not watch it live. So y'all don't come after me, but I'm gonna give you a little insight about Love Is Blind season 4. My fellow amiga Sam with Yellow Management feels the same, but we watched the first 3 episodes and we're like, I was like, I could not get into it, and I've watched every single season. I've watched the reunions, I've watched the after stuff, and I just could not get in. I don't know, something about this season's, not characters, but the people that they're the singles, they just did not interest me.
Yeah, they definitely have like some mean that.
Yeah.
Part, like we're all about women and lifting each other up. So I didn't like the mean girl aspect, but I feel like the season did grow as like we saw the characters grow a little bit.
Okay. Maybe
I don't know.
I might have to get back on the next episode. But season 3, I was like, nope, I'm done. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So, but there was some people that did watch it live and were excited to watch it. The reunion. I know that the reunion was a big deal, but I didn't realize they're going.
Yeah, it wasn't live though.
No.
It never came on from what I've seen. I didn't try to watch it live.
And then
the next day,
when they did the reunion, was it not live? It was just streaming.
Yeah.
It's like, it's like Netflix. Why are you trying to be regular TV?
Yeah, especially when there's so many people are gonna like tune in.
Yeah.
It's scary to try to
Like it crashed.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, a disappointment. But thank you so much for chiming in on the trending topics on our stories. You can always catch them the day before, so you can chime in with us here on the trending topics. Let me see if I got any comments coming through. I don't have any comments regarding the trending topics, but thank you so much for joining us. If you're just joining, we have our wonderful guest today, Tori Artis, who is the owner of Tori Artis Planners, and she's going to be talking today about her business. She is an entrepreneur, she's a creative, she's an artist. Man, you're a lot of things.
I wear lots of hats.
Yes, and you're awesome. Tori's also much younger than me. We won't tell you her age, but she's much younger than me. And so we're really I'm just like, man, you're doing things now, like all these things now. It took me many years to get to even be really tune in with my creative side. I've always been a creative, but it took me many years to finally like, hey, and so I admire you,
Thank you.
for, you know, taking it right after college, just really getting in there. But we also like to share a fun fact. If you have a fun fact that you would like to share about yourself that maybe people wouldn't know right off the bat about you. Anything? Anything.
It's always hard, like, fun facts. Well, I do like lots of creative business now, but actually I did go to college and I got a health degree, public health degree, that I never got to utilize or, you know, figure it out. But
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know that, like, because I started my business super young. Even in college, I started a business, and I've always been in words. So
Yeah.
I did graduate in a science degree.
Science degree,
Yeah.
but not using the science degree. So that's really awesome though. And another fun fact is me and her went to UTSA. She graduated. I didn't, guys. Don't hate me on that. But you got to graduate from UTSA, which is really cool.
Yeah, I loved UTSA.
Yeah, the campus is beautiful. The city, San Antonio, is wonderful. It's beautiful. But I thought that was kind of cool. That was something we used right down the road. But before we get started, let me just make sure we don't have any questions in here. Okay, great. Thank you again for joining. If y'all have any questions for our guest today, please drop them down below and we'll get to them as soon as we can. But one of the things I want to know about you, particularly Tori, is how did you start the creating planners business, or creating planners and the artistic aspect of it, and incorporating when did that start?
Well, I've always done creative stuff. I like to tell people, like, I started a school. I've always been an entrepreneur, first of all. And I started a school newspaper when I was in 4th grade.
Oh my
I know, it was so fun. I had like a little team of people, and we did like talent shows and like feature. And so it's so crazy that now, like, where life has taken me, like, I'm back into the stationery paper business. So yeah, I've always done that. I've always drawn. Everybody in my family can hear that my last name is Artis, and like my whole family can do
some type of artistic creative.
But I actually didn't know that I could like actually draw, I guess, until I got to college and I took an art class, and then I was like excelling at it, and so I seen a gap of basic planners in the store that didn't have much color and art, and it was just, you know, every day, and also the durability of these planners that would just, and so I wanted to create something that didn't need a lot of extra stickers or pins, or just something fun to use, and also that would hold up all year long. And so that's how I got, you know, started with my business. I found some local artists to help me out, and it's in history ever since.
Yeah. So if y'all have been following me, I actually did get to go to her launch last October.
Yeah.
Last October, and I finally dived into the planning family, I guess you could say. Yes, it was awesome. The event that she had, the launch was really cool. We got to get our planners there. It was really cool. It was the way that you incorporated it, because it was like a gift to us, but it was also a celebration for you as well.
Definitely. I think the hardest part with like using a planner is like we don't keep using it, and you know, like we use it for a few months and then it's done with. I mean, I've been guilty of that for so many years.
Right.
And so like having events like that and like making a community really helps me like stay when you see other people excited and using it, and you know, staying up to date and posting their stuff. So I got the checkerboard? Oh, yeah.
I got the checkerboard one. I love black and white. If y'all don't know, I wear black and white like all the time. And I loved the pen that you included, and like that was like a game changer for me. Like, if y'all know about good pens, like a good pen will change your life. Yeah. And I'm one of those who included that pen. I was like, oh, let's write all the things. Yeah, let's write all the things. It was a nice freebie, so I really appreciated that. Let me see what we got going on here. I love her pen pouch.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, the pen pouch is super cute. As far as this business that you've created, Tori Artis Planners, and if y'all are interested in checking them out, y'all can go to her Instagram or website. We'll share that later. But a bit about how your creative process, like, I mean, one day you were like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to these artists, or do you also do art in the planners as well?
Yeah, so for the first one, I I knew that I can draw and letter, but it's a digital. You know, you have to do these things digital so that they print nice and well. And so my first planner I actually had completely illustrated by another artist. You guys may know her at Script.
Oh yes,
Your first planner. But I would like send her my sketches and like the colors that I wanted and the themes that I wanted, and then she would make it come to life. And we worked so well together. It was like we're like the same person artistically, so that was really nice. And then the next year I started doing a few months in there, and then now every single month in the planner is a different artist. And so there's 12 of them, and I always take January, the first month of the year, and it's my birthday month.
There you go.
And so I draw that entire month with different artists all over the world. Like we've had artists from Australia and Sweden and Philippines and Houston, like all kind of.
I think that's awesome. One of the things I love about your planners is that it has also these like blank spots. So it's kind of like, for me, it's also like word dumping or idea dumping, or you know, if I'm thinking of something, let me just write it in the blank spot, and then it gives it like its own little space versus like just lines, right?
It kind of keeps you like finding new ways to use it, because those spots are different every month. It like changes it up, but also it doesn't tell you what to do. And so everybody's different. Like for me, I like to put, you know, finances or goals, but for you just like to write something in there to tell you this is what you need to put here, like labeled. It's definitely a game changer.
For sure. So let me see if we have any questions come in or anybody chiming in. Appreciate y'all coming in and joining us today. If you're watching us from Facebook or Instagram or YouTube, wherever you like to watch your live streaming. And this episode will also be on our feed later on, so don't worry if you're missing it or you're only catching bits and pieces. We'll have it on the feed later, and we'll be sharing highlights as well. I guess for me, though, even though I'm a creative, sometimes it's really hard for me to stay organized. So how do you stay organized? Because y'all don't know this, but she is also a photographer. So you've got your photography business, you've got your planner, Tori Artis planners. You know, how do you stay organized?
Well, I struggle too with organization, even with all these products that I've made to help me utilize. I think first is finding something that you enjoy using. So, you know, for me, I made the planner that I enjoyed using. So you kind of have to figure out what works for you. And also, it is something that needs practice and to make it a habit. So, you know, you can't just like buy a pretty planner and think, but like really mentally taking time each week or day or whatever, you know, however often you want to use it, and using it, you know, like utilizing how you need it. So that's how I do it. I also like to keep digital, like Google calendars, to keep my businesses separate, because I do have a studio here. You know, I schedule times like that on there, and that's really it. I use my planner.
I think that's awesome that you use a digital and also in paper.
These change a lot. And so the planner is either you're a paper person or you're not. You know, like some people like paper, some people don't. Some people get it, some people don't. So I like the planner as more like a yearbook. You know, like it's something that I keep every single year. And so all my stuff are in there, but things that change a lot, I like to keep those on digital, so I don't have to scratch and erase.
For sure. I like that. I think I might need to incorporate some of that, because I have a planner, so I'm going to be honest, I did not use a planner the first month or the first 2 months.
It's okay.
But then I was like, why am I not using this? Like, I was like,
make it a habit.
I was like, okay, I need to use it. And I was like, I was using the pen for all the other things. And so I finally got it. And I do have it with me. You know, maybe I'll share in stories. I can show y'all later in stories so y'all can go watch on IG. But I thought that was like, it was just kind of like, once I actually started digging into it and realized this is how it works.
It's a little addiction once you figure it out. You'll be buying like pins and stickers.
I did buy. So I did actually just order another pen.
I bought you for you.
Oh, you did? Okay. I ordered some pins and stickers and some other stuff because I was like, I probably need to like get some more fun stuff so I can kind of like use for my creative side.
And the good thing about the planner is that since every month is different, if you don't use it, when you open up to a new month, it's like a brand new planner. You know, like you don't feel like you missed out on so much.
You know what I was thinking though? I was like, this is maybe a hint for you, but I was like, I'm gonna take those spaces that I didn't use that are not like labeled and take them out and like maybe put them in something else
Yeah.
to use.
Yeah. People do that every year. Once it's over, like sometimes they'll take out like the float pages and make them into like posters and.
Yeah, I was like, this is empty space that I really could be utilizing for something else. So I'm gonna try to do that as the year goes on. But the big question is, where can we find your planners?
So right now they're on my website, www.toriartisplanners.com, and we're at an in-between season. So right now the 2023 planners are on sale. So the planners are seasonal, so they come out for the new year and then again for the academic year. So the next launch will be May 1st, and that'll be the academic planners. Okay. For like teachers, students, moms. Like to plan on an academic year, you know, anybody who likes the August start date.
Yeah, for sure. That's good for definitely for the college students.
Yeah.
There was something that I just thought about when you were talking about academic planners, and then I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, go check her out. So you can find her IG, which is Tori Artis. Is it just Tori Artis Planners?
Yes.
On IG. And then we will share all of the tags on Instagram. Let me see what we got going on here on Instagram. We got people joining us. Thank y'all so much again for joining us. If y'all have any questions for Tori, this is your opportunity. Share with us. Ask her anything regarding planners, regarding business, regarding entrepreneurship. One of the things I love about you in particular and your branding is the colors. Like she came in with this and I was like, oh my God, I love it. Like I'm just like, it's just like, I love the color.
Yeah. When I first started the planner business, I struggled with what to name it. And I was like, wow, you know, I already had my photography business, which is named after me as well. But, like, I really am the planner. Like, you know, the brand is me. So it just made sense for me to name it after myself. And so, yeah, I love color. It's full of color. But also there are, like, you know,
there's some neutral
options for people who are not as colorful. But taking something that is, like, so mundane and, like, you don't necessarily be fun, like adding color and quotes and inspiration and all that is what, you know, makes you keep up with the planner.
For sure. What is your favorite planner? This is a question from behind the scenes.
Okay.
Oh, yes, and thank you so much for Emily for joining. So what is your favorite planner?
So my personal favorite is the Pro Planner, and it's in the 7x9 size. So I just have a few different options, but I like the Pro Planner because it's the one that features the most artists, so I can put all the things that I have to do on there, and it has different quotes every single week, and also is the one with the most options, like adding on a finance tab to keep up with your money, travel tab. I love to travel, so I incorporate that, and business, you can put like business tab in there, so it's like the most universal but versatile planner out of all of them.
Yeah, I have the Pro Planner, I believe, the big one.
Yeah, you have a colorful one, or
I have a colorful one board, and then all the colors. Yeah. Because like I said, I like black and white, but then when you open it inside, it's all colorful.
Yeah, you're keeping it professional on the outside.
And you also do like leather covers as well. So I thought that was super cool that you did that. Let me see. Let me see if there was any other questions. Hello, lady. What is the smallest size you have?
So I have a small one. It's called a B6, but it's a 5 by 7 inches. So it's about the same size as like a picture 5 by 7 photo, like in your photo frame. And it's a cute size if you don't like have a lot to do, or you just write down like one thing every day, or if you like to carry it on the go, like if you're, you know, put it in your purse or your backpack. So that is the smallest.
Yeah, that's cool. I think I saw another question here. What is the recommendation for anyone starting their own business? Okay.
So
this
that's
a
big question. Recommendations, but I think the one for me that was like a game changer is to not quit, because it is so easy. Let me tell you, the first planner that I launched was a total flop. Like, I spent all my money. I know, it's so sad to talk about.
You need to talk about these things, though.
And
because I would never have thought.
I know. And it was so beautiful. And I underestimated, like, how hard it was to start from the ground up. You know, I had been a business owner for many, you know, and ran into some success. And then starting something from the ground up, it was like something new to me.
Right.
And so I sold maybe like 30 of them, but I ordered a lot. I saved up. I spent every dime that I have, and it just didn't. It didn't sell. Not because it wasn't beautiful. Just it was a new product, a new price point for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Obviously, like buying a planner in TJ Maxx is different than
yes,
buying something that's.
But it is a small business.
Yeah.
Like people have to do. I preach a lot. Like I invest in small businesses, so I have to also cut back on other spending so I can invest in small businesses. So yes, when I got your planner, it was an investment because it was probably the most expensive planner I bought. But I was like, this is so special, and I knew it was going to be like, of course I know who I'm supporting as well, the person behind the brand, and it was going to be beneficial. And I like it, right? It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And it's all locally printed, and they're handmade. Like I make them all. But yeah, don't quit because you just I turned around and launched another planner a few months later, and it did okay. But really, I didn't start seeing success until I would even say like 2 years in. This is my fourth. I want to say my fourth year.
And so when you did that second round, did you also probably shouldn't order as much as I did?
It's funny though because most companies make you meet a minimum.
I see.
And so I still had to order the same amount, and I sold that year. I ended up selling all of the ones that I had, and I had to order more, but still not as many as I dreamed about. So set your expectations for sure, but be open and willing to navigate and adjust as you go.
And don't feel like you didn't take it to heart.
Yeah.
It wasn't cue to say, oh, I should execute and just adjust.
Right. You can take that loss. It's like, dang, I lost all this money. I tried, let's try something else. Or you can figure out and listen to the people around you too, because they're telling, your clients are also giving you what they want and feedback about your product. So be open to that and be genuine and authentic in what you put out, and people will support you.
Yeah, no, I agree. I definitely agree. And I think you've done a good job of doing that yourself and being a role model in that sense, because also what you out there is what you attract to as well. So I really appreciate that. Let me see if we have any more questions. Thank y'all so much. We have a splash. Will you? Oh my goodness! Thank you, Emily. The B6 is a great size too. Will you be at the Great Planner Party next week? What's that?
Is there any other hidden talent?
Oh, there's a bunch of questions. Is there any other?
Yes.
Let's start with. Is there any other hidden talents you have?
Let's see. Sometimes it's hard to.
What are you gonna tell us?
I mean, I'm good artistically. I did good in school. I'm a photographer, and I love doing that. I work with seniors and women exclusively, and also in the planner is made for women. I mean, now there's neutral options that men can use too. So that is definitely my fellowship is working with teenage girls and women, and that's what I love to do. But I don't know what I mean hidden talent.
Yeah, I know how to crochet or something.
I can play the saxophone.
Oh, there you go. You know what? I played the saxophone.
Oh yeah.
When I was in junior high,
Yeah.
I played the. Okay, so what is it? Sideways. Wait, I actually played the tenor sax, which is huge.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Because my brother played the tenor sax, and my parents didn't want to invest.
Buy a new one. Yeah.
Buy a new one.
They're expensive.
Let's go back real quick. Okay, let's see.
The Great Planner.
Yeah, what is this?
A conference, and if you're into planning, no matter where you're at, anywhere, make sure to look at your local Facebook groups, and because people have planner meetups. It's a thing.
Oh, it's a thing?
Yeah, and there's conferences and things you can go to. So the Great Planner Party is next weekend, and it is hosted by Texas Planner Babes, which is a group in Texas that hosts meetups every month.
Blowing my mind right here.
In San Antonio, Dallas, Austin, Houston. All the time. So this one's actually, and it's a 3-day event, and there's gonna be speakers and workshops. So I'll be there. I'm so excited.
Oh, you're gonna be there.
And I'll be teaching a lettering workshop. So I have I'll teach you how to letter in your planner, but also just for fun. So brush pens. Zebra sponsored us, so I'm really excited about that. So they send us pens to use, and I'll just be teaching you how to letter calligraphy.
Yeah. So are you a fan of Lisa? It's younger.
Yeah, definitely.
Like that would be. I could see you like on doing that kind of stuff because she does a lot of color as well. Well, that's awesome. Now I knew about the plant. Now when she mentioned it, I remembered you had promoted it on your page.
I'm not sure. I think maybe it's soon. But if you reach out to them, they'll at Texas Planner Babes.
Thank you, Emily, for letting us know about that and for asking that question. She said I've always wanted to go wild.
Yeah, Go Wild is another conference. It's a big one. It's people come from all over. This past year was in DC, so I went to that, and thousands of people for planners. I know it's like people do that.
I need to be around these people so they can help me get that organization. Emily is also, she does. If you ever watch her story, she's on there doing her planner and also doing all kinds of behind the scenes stuff. So she's super creative. Yeah. Also, my girl Diana, aka Sugary Gal Shop as well. That's really cool. Thank you, insightful babes. We love you. Thank you for joining us. If y'all haven't heard of them, go check them out. I'm always sharing. I love them. They're always supporting me as well. It's a podcast. But any more questions? Y'all have any more questions? We're talking today with Tori Artis, who is the owner of Tori Artis Planners. We'll give y'all a couple more minutes to drop some questions if you have. But thank y'all so much for with us and chatted with us. It was a rough start to this episode, y'all. I was having a little mini meltdown, but it was okay. But like you said, it doesn't mean it's the end all be all. We just kind of have to just having to take figure down, take a breath. Maybe I might need a shot of tequila later.
Oh my gosh.
A shot of something. No, but I guess let me see here. Oh. Make sure, and we do appreciate all of y'all just being on here. As far as I always like to let the guests have the last word. So, anything you'd like to share, words of wisdom, anything about just your business or being an entrepreneur. I know a lot of people talk about how being an entrepreneur looks kind of glamorous, but yet it's not always so glamorous. So, any words?
Yeah. It's definitely ever anticipated, and before me, I don't think anybody in my family owned a business, so I didn't have this. Now everybody does, but
in your family,
my dad has a business. I would just say ask for help when you need it, and also whenever we do these things and these big things in life, and we put all of our time and energy into it, sometimes can be take a lot of toll on. So if you have one-off planners, you know how important self-care is in there. And so I would say don't be scared to ask for help and take time for yourself and outsource some of the things that you maybe don't love to do. Life's too short to do things we love. So outsource those things to somebody else, and that'll free up your time to do stuff for yourself or stuff for your business.
Yes, I agree.
It's a lot of time.
Great advice. I really appreciate that. Well, we don't have any questions. I came late, but I'm glad I made it. Yes, thank you, Emily. So we don't have any more questions. No worries. Y'all can always, I'm sure, slide into her DM, IG, Tori Artis Planners, and then also her website is www.toriartisplanners.com. As always, thank y'all for the love and support, and let's vamonos. Bye.
Thank you.
There it goes. So it has a little delay. I thought we had to wait, and also it doesn't look like that. Even though it looks kind of funky, it looks different on the actual computer and camera. It doesn't look this clear all the time though either. So it just depends. Sam, I think we're out. Oh, sorry, I had to jump mute.
No, it's okay.
How did it go?
It was good.
I started really I needed, like, someone gave me ojo or something. Like, I was just like, yeah, it was just like, ugh. But anyways, thank you for asking the questions. And thank you for the tips as well, letting us know about Emily. She's my hairdresser.
I have to follow her.
Yes, she's awesome.
Yeah.
And she knew stuff that I didn't know. I was like, dang, okay, Emily. She knows about the planners.
I didn't know that too. That's so cool.
Yeah. And Sam was talking about the planners too. What? Oh, them. The planners as well. We and her are talking because she's a virtual assistant.
Oh,
so if you have any virtual assistant needs,
talk about outsources. First thing I need to do.
Yes, she has helped me a lot to streamline what I do, and I'm getting better and helping me just stay on track.
Yeah.
Because like when things distract me, like earlier, I was just like. Blips. Oh, okay, that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, we were talking about organizing and how to stay organized and planners. Sam does. You said you do both, right? You do paper, but you're also switching to digital.
I do both. I do paper and digital. But I find myself keeping more like lists with my planner and keeping my digital like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I thought it was interesting. She said that the things that change, the more you put on your digital.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Like appointments, I put on my digital.
Yeah.
I mean, I put them in my planner too, but probably not like the week of.
Yeah. But also, what I like about your planners is it's almost kind of like a mix of planner and diary.
Yeah. That's what I say. It's like a yearbook.
Like a yearbook. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have her pen pal.
Yeah, they're online.
They're online. I'll show you.
Yeah, I do have some wholesale accounts, but I don't have any here.
Yeah. The other thing that I forgot to mention. That's what I was trying to remember, and I forgot. Was that she has a Facebook account, Facebook group.
Yeah.
So you go to the Facebook group, and there people you can get all like the heads up.
Yeah, like a little. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And but in there. But I put like if you're gonna do undated planners.
Oh yeah.
Because I know
it's hard.
I know.
Only because the artists draw for that month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so, but I told I conveyed to Sam that sometimes I miss weeks, right, or I miss months, and so then I'm like, okay. And so sometimes when I used to use my undated. Just start wherever I left off. Let's get to it, right? And but I get what you're saying about the.
Yeah, it's something that I'm trying to figure out. But there's a daily planner that's easy to redate if you miss it because it's like a page for every day, but not regular. You use a page every day.
Every day, yeah.
So that would be easier, but I don't know, like.
Trying to make the concept of a year, right? Because you're very genre based for the
people who want. Undated is significant. So like making the minimum to have to order.
Yeah. Maybe you pre-order.
Yeah.
And limited.
Yeah.
Limited. We're only doing this many. Exclusive.
I have her pen pouch.
What's that? Oh, the pen pouch.
I have her pen pouch. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love her pens.
Thank you.
The pens.
Yeah, the pen pouch I'm gonna have come in different colors forever because I order them. China.
Good old China. Oh, goodness. All right. Well, thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate you so much. I'm sorry. I was but
you're fine.
I think we didn't miss anything, though, right?
No, we actually got everything.
We got everything. Because that was the thing, like, trying to make sure we get... Because I have sponsors, and I do
so people, like, do this every week, or...
So, I do this every week.
Yeah. I mean, like, the sponsor...
Yeah. Sponsors are for so I have to make sure I share, which I do share, but then I forget. Like last week, I forgot to tell them the code, and I was like,
It's always blessings every week.
Yeah, so there's a code, which is the same code. Technically, anybody can find the code, but I always still let people know it's only exclusive to the live that they can get the code. And So, yeah.